Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. Today's tea is a gin matcha tea. I love gin matcha tea, sort of reminds you of popcorn. And with this tea, I'm using a bit of stevia drops flavored with caramel. So that basically becomes like popcorn flavored with caramel toffee. So lovely. Love, love, love. So this combination I sometimes have at night, or when I'm watching a box set, or I want that sort of popcorn feeling, then I have a cup of tea, or several actually, and with these stevia drops, it tastes so lovely. Today I'm going to do another ferment. It's going to be with cabbage, and you know, cabbage is so, I was going to say expensive, but inexpensive. This is just like 70 pence. And I'm going to use also a little bit of thyme, fresh thyme, not this much, maybe just 2 tablespoons of fresh thyme. Oh, lovely. And together with that I'm going to use lemons. Now I'll go fermented lemons, but you don't have to use that. Just use a little bit less because fermented lemons are mellow. So if you use fresh lemons, then you need to have much less. So either just, you know, take the peel of 1 lemon, or just cut up, you know, so you got maybe a tablespoon or something, just to get that lemony taste. This recipe is really good with fermented lemons, and I love to use my fermented lemons. I love them so much. I love the color and the taste. You know, some people can just take a lemon and do that. I just thinking about biting into a lemon makes me go all weird. But fermented lemons is something completely different. I'm going to show you. I'm starting to go a little bit weird. The juices are starting to flow. I can feel like up here it's going, oh. But I know this is fermented, but I can't relearn that. Now look what happens. Because I see it. When you ferment lemons, they become completely mellow, and you don't get any of that like sourness. You just get freshness and mellowness and salty, quite salty, but oh so good. So I'm going to cut up a little bit of this, maybe half a fermented lemon. So this is all you need for this ferment: a cabbage. I'm going to use a white cabbage, lemon, fermented or non-fermented, fresh, thyme, and you know you need salt as well. So this is ordinary sea salt, but one of my favorites to use is Himalayan crystal salt. So the first thing I will do is I'll take off a leaf, because this will be sort of keeping the vegetables down, so I remove that, and then also a little presser downer, and you can just cut that sort of stem out from the cabbage, and then you got your little sort of lock. For every kilo you need 10 to 15 grams of salt, so sometimes more 15, because in the summer it seems like you need a little bit less, but in the winter when there's maybe a little bit dried out, then sort of 15 grams. But start with 10 and then move up to 15 grams per kilo. So cut up your cabbage into fairly small pieces, because then it's easier to get the juices out. Of course you can use a grater or a food processor, but you know, you don't have to do that. You can just cut it up with a knife. Add it to a mixing bowl. All the cabbage is in the mixing bowl, and now the lemon, and as I said, this is a fermented one, and I'll take out all the seeds first. I think I'm going to use the whole one actually. So you might think, okay, but doesn't it get fermented in when I ferment the cabbage? Well, fermented lemon takes much longer. It's all worth the wait, but it is quite a long process. So the lemons won't come out like this if it's just fermented for a few days. So that's why I use my fermented one. There is another level to the taste when you use fermented lemons, but fresh lemon, it just, you just need a lemon taste really. So I just cut it up roughly and then in the mixing bowl. And also thyme, a tablespoon. And now the fun begins. We're going to add the salt and then starting massaging this with the salt and putting some good thoughts in. So I'm going to do this for at least 10 minutes first to see if I need any more salt. If the water is covering after 10 minutes, then it's all done. Otherwise I might use a tiny bit more salt just to let the vegetables release more liquid. Yeah, so now we got loads of liquid and it's time to fill up the jar. Just put everything in and press it down. Press it down. And the salt and being under the water means that even though we ferment it for quite some time, it's the good bacteria are getting an upper hand here, so we don't have to be worried about breeding the nasty bacteria. But this is the environment the good bacteria want. And leaf, that is going to be like a lock, and then something to push it down, and I made it a little bit too short, I'm going to have to use two. So the lid basically pushes down the vegetables under the water. And still there is a little bit of a gap there for the gases to leak out. So here it is, cabbage, thyme and lemon. It's going to taste so good. Put it aside now in the kitchen somewhere not too cold, for about a couple of days, and then maybe after 2-3 days just taste it to see if you like the taste. If you want it a bit more fermented, just leave it another day, and then maybe every second day just open this lid and let the gas out, because there could be an explosion otherwise, so best to do that. It can leak a bit, so put a cloth underneath it or a plate that you're not too worried about, and then you will have this amazing fermented cabbage with thyme and lemon, and it will taste so nice, and you can have it with any food really, just as a little side dish or with your food, and it will really help your digestion, and it will really keep your gut flora in good condition. So head over to lisagusto.com to subscribe, and there will be loads more information. I'm also on Facebook now, Lisa Gusto Healthiness, if you want to check that out. And hopefully I will see you next week. Have a fabulous week and take care and go ferment basically. And I will see you later. Bye.